What up, Capricorns? We're talking about your life in July. Ooh, someone is obsessed with somebody. That just fell right out. Capricorn placements, Capricorn whatever. We gonna go right into that. I was gonna do like my regular format, but apparently we're pulling subjects. And I'm gonna pull 3 then, and the first one, okay, it jumped out. It was ready to be told. Someone in your environment for the month of July is gonna be like trying to restrict or hold back someone who is talented, someone who is really creative and like nurturing and just kind of like minding their own business, to be honest with you. This, I don't know how we just jump right into it. Okay. Oh, it's somebody that wants to sleep with this person, that feels stagnant. Okay, so to clarify, the Hangman, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight came out. They are clarifying Cetus and Venus here. So whoever's trying to hold this person back, they kind of thrive in treacherous environments. And that's kind of what holds them back in their life. But they just see this person, this creative, nurturing person, this Venus person, they see them having a good time, being adventurous, you know, enjoying their life, not really like minding anything else. And it's almost like it, oh God. Yeah. With the Halley's Comet, Harlequin, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Pentacles, this is very much giving, this makes me have to change myself. You know, it's like the reason that this person is doing it is Halley's Comet, because there was a time of reflection either for this Venus person that really helped them stabilize themselves and helps them to kind of like work with what they have to move forward and be prosperous. And that's the reason, because this person can regen basically. You can be this Venus person, you could be this obsessive person. This obsessive person could be somebody new in your life. This obsessive person is giving friendship. Let's look into who, because it's going to be different for everyone. Let's look into who this obsessive person is. Yeah, somebody that has approached you in a social setting, like a romantic interest. Okay, so I may have misspoke. This person doesn't want to restrict you. I think their obsession with you is maybe restricting them. Or if you're the obsessed person, your obsession is restricting you. This is pretty crazy. So there is someone who is interested in this Venus person. They're in their social group. They've seen them for a while. They've probably even made their presence known as like a suitor. This is a new suitor. And they're down with the get down. They're ready for it, okay? And they see potential, like endless possibilities with having a relationship with this Venus person, with this creative. This person may have a drinking problem. Not like a drinking problem. I don't know. They just have a tendency to drink in excess. This person that's interested in the Venus. There's so many roles, so you got to take the role that you're in. Yeah, there's a lot of roles here. So whichever part you're taking in. So what's the future of this, or what's happening in July with this? Yes, this person's going to make themselves known. Yes, you'll find out if they drink a lot or whatever. Or if that's you, you'll find out about your drinking levels. Yes, this Venus person can reflect on themselves and find harmony and balance in their life and create that for the people around them. This person does know how to change their luck so that they can gain more stability for themselves. They will be approached. This relationship's possibility Two of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, this Cetus person, this person that is dealing with a lot of restrictions, maybe even is kind of obsessed with this Venus person. They're juggling a lot, so they're gonna continue to juggle that. It may even be people, but it's like, I don't even know. I feel like they're juggling with drinking and wanting to be with this person. So you're gonna run into issues with alcohol maybe, or like partying. So both parties are, to clarify, Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, this person's gonna be dealing with like maybe some drinking or partying issues that they need to go through. Part of their strategy of healing through this is observing how this Venus person heals in their life, and how they deal with their problems, or the things that are out of their control, or things that are perceived out of their control. Yeah, and it's like this Venus person is just going to show them the truth by existing. Honestly, if you're this Venus person, your concept of existence is basically based in creating balance and harmony for yourself. And in turn, it creates that for people around you. And like, this person's like, yes, thank you. Yes. It seems like you're balanced enough to set boundaries where needed. And it seems like this person is more observant of you than trying to involve you in their chaos. Venus people. If you're a Cetus person, you heard what I said. If you're feeling like you're dealing with like issues with partying a little too much, drinking a little too much, it's gonna show up in July. And this person that you want to be with, they're gonna just observe them, watch how they deal with their issues. You could take notes. You don't have to do it exact, because you know it's what's best for you. And yeah, this will be really healing. You may even need to take some time out, like to physically heal your body when dealing with something. Yeah, I mean, with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Swords, you can definitely always set boundaries as needed. Yes. And the Sun card, yeah, set those boundaries as needed, but you don't have to be all ice. Just be like honest. People don't talk about, if you do have the King of Swords on your up and up, if you're not on this nigga bad side, he is very loyal. He's just a warrior king, so he'll be turning up sometimes, okay? So you might see each other's warrior king side, but not in a bad way, but in a way that's like, listen, this is my boundary. And like, you might have to throw down some harsh truths. This person, you're gonna see each other in a light of loyalty, honesty, and strength, and that actually might, make some things happen. You see what they're doing with these wands, okay? Do you see what they're doing with these wands? Whatever anatomy you have, that is what will be done when that boundary is met. Hallelujah. I didn't say, you see, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. Okay, so that is that. That is your guidance around that. It's showing up in July. It's giving love reading. Y'all were like, love! Love! Let's talk about the next things that are coming up in July. Hilarious. All right, next thing's coming up in July. What is coming up in July? 9 of Wands. Oh, Lord. 5 of Wands. And Cassiopeia. Queen of the Sky. All right, so wounded people fighting. Gasp. That never happens. And judgments. Gasp. Everybody has integrity. Like, okay, I'm gonna stop being annoying. But seriously though, that's what it is. Like, this is also giving you an opportunity to use healthy judgment when it comes to arguments or fights that are going on around that may show up in July. There are some wounds that may be triggered here in these arguments that, you're gonna have to deal with. We're going to talk about the wounds before the arguments. Well, let's talk about the arguments because it seems like that's the trigger. We'll do both. So to clarify the 5 of Wands. We got the Tower. God damn. The Sun. Okay, sure. And Horglim. And to clarify the 9 of Wands. We've got Cetus again. This might be an argument with Cetus because Venus came out next and the Star card. Okay. There will be an argument. This might trigger y'all. You and this person dealing with addiction are going to deal with some triggers. This so it's back to this situation. I guess this is going to be prominent for you, this relationship. Whoever you are amongst this relationship, there are wounds here, and they're going to be triggered by an argument. This argument is going to help you reconstruct how you interact with this person, though, and I feel like you both are going to be happy with it. Yeah, they're just really trying. They're just really trying, Cetus people. And it's okay. You're working on things and you're building things. But it's time to really... If you're this Cetus person, you gotta deal with your environment, person, friend. Your environment is very treacherous. And this Venus person, they don't tolerate the characteristics that come with like being in those spaces. So it's time to check the belief systems that you've had that created this environment for you to thrive in. And if you want to leave or if you want to stay, that's up to you. And that's what this fight's going to be about. And again, it's up to you to use your best judgment. Everybody's going to be using their best judgment in this. But the outcome is going to be good. The outcome is going to be something that helps both of you thrive in your environments, really. And it'll create some harmony between the two of y'all. It'll create some peace. You'll both like learn about compromise versus like giving up things, that compromising self, if that makes sense. Yeah, it might have to do with the drinking. But listen, this person loves you. They love you. Y'all love each other. Y'all are gonna have fun together. A lot of fun. Like, it's gonna be a really good time. It's just a matter of understanding each other in different environments and what you expect from each other. This is a learning process. But it's something that has to happen for the both of you so that you can learn about like true, like what relationships really are. Oh, I love you guys. Give me what you want. Even if you want to be like, if you want to be single, I don't think you want neither. I don't think that's what y'all want. I don't think that's what y'all want. It's coming up as like, yeah, this person, maybe somebody in this situation acting single. If you guys have confirmed togetherness, it could be you just healing from freaking heartache of the past, and y'all both have triggers still from that shit, past relationships, or even current. Yeah, I think it's past relationships with the Phoenix. This is a real deep relationship going through your whole month. Yeah, this person may be juggling. This person may even be married. Oof. So, yeah, you guys are gonna figure that out. Yeah. It's going to work out for both of y'all, though. You will both be happy with the outcome, but there needs to be an understanding of needs. Let's see if this person is married. This person's not married. There may be court issues then. Yep, it's a court issue. Sorry. It's some court stuff that they gotta tame down. Take it down. And the court stuff might have to do with drinking. And it might cost them some money. Or whoever's involved, whoever this is. Okay, so next subject. If it is a next subject. There's that horologram again. And my nose is itching. So you're gonna get that piece. Iryna and the Page of Swords. There. Oh, you're gonna get good news. It's good news. It may seem turbulent, the information that was received today, but the peace that you will feel when navigating through that issue and how it will affirm you is gonna be so worth it. Especially the message that you get across. Like, motherfuckers are going to stand down and listen. Do you understand? Stand down and listen. Not even like in a bad way, like, oh, you have to listen to me. It's like you're just literally just getting your point across in a really healthy way, and everyone involved is going to be like really determined to create peace in the situation. Jupiter and the Cavalier of Pentacles, it's really like, what am I saying? Oh, it's like if you're gonna be oppressive in this situation, it's gonna slow things down. If you're gonna really want to put harmony and peace and work together in the situation, it's gonna speed things up. So just giving yourself time to think and understand what is compromising self and what is a compromise that really, like, you weren't even stressed about it anyway. You're something you're not pressed about doing or giving up or experiencing. So it's just a matter of doing that. Yeah, I said observing. Capricornus, take time to think about this thing. If you feel limited, it's because there needs to be a viewpoint, an broader perspective viewed in this situation. There needs to be time to understand it from a broader perspective. Yeah, moving on from turbulent waters. This is not a forever thing. Okay, let's get some additional messages. Oh, interesting month, Cappies. Lots of interacting with folks. Okay. I am loved despite my failures and defeats. I can heal from my defeats and be successful. Success is always available to me. So it's time to define, like, what is success for you? What is... And that you're not part of the things that have happened to you. Well, I'm not going to say you're not part of the things that have happened to you in your past. The things that have happened to you in your past do not define where you're going at all times. They are not the entirety of who you are, because we are constantly growing and evolving, hopefully. And there are parts of your life where you feel like you've experienced defeat, and we all have that. Okay. We're all dealing with different things in our lives, and it's time to really understand that, like, you're not unworthy. You're totally worthy. And if you recognize this as a person, that you are worthy, other people are starting to recognize it within themselves by being around you. Not in a war zone like mine. Somebody who watches this. It's important to take responsibility for your actions and spaces that you're in, even if taking responsibility means admitting that you did something that you feel is fucked up, mean, heartless, lacks humanity. And once you accept that, you can be like, why did I do that? What was triggered, like in the earlier poll, what was triggered within me that created those set of reactions to this thing? And obviously, it always reverts back to childhood, systemic stuff. And then once you realize and can analyze those, that will help. It's a long process. It's not as short as the words that just came out of my mouth. Sometimes it takes an entirety of your lifetime, depending on how often you do the work. And there is no end game to healing. There's no, like, I'm the ultimate healed one. Like, that doesn't exist. So we're all, even Venus folks, y'all know from firsthand and having to go into reflection mode that is part of the process. So it's just coming along the lines of learning that you don't have to be perfect, but there is a level of accountability. And accountability isn't a punishment. I feel like people, because of the kind of like society we live in where shame and punishment is like a thing, even like I'm still unlearning that shit myself. Motherfucking, we do it to ourselves all the time. We're like shaming ourselves and punishing ourselves for not knowing better, when the environment we grew up in didn't really give us an opportunity to know better. So now that we know better, we could do our Maya Angelou and we could do better. And not be harmful to ourselves for taking accountability. Okay, that ended up being longer than I thought. Okay, one more. We're gonna do two more. Pew, pew, pew. We got, I take healthy actions towards protecting my peace. I am self-aware and accept constructive criticism. I think that's what we were kind of just talking about. Man, it took me so long to realize the people in my environment were triggering parts of me, because of the kind of environment that they nurtured. So their unhealthy actions, after a while of being around them, I was like, well, fuck it. Since everybody's just gonna fucking do it to me anyway, fuck everybody. You know what I mean? And, or like, certain things were nurtured in that environment that were toxic, and I definitely joined in because it was so nurtured in that environment. Um, it didn't give me, I didn't have the autonomy to remove myself from it. And it took me a while. It took me stepping away from the group of people and experiencing other things on my own, going back to experiencing things on my own, that allowed me the autonomy to just like, that self-awareness. It wasn't just like being around people, it was also reading on the subjects, reading on systemic issues, reading on psychological shit, sociological shit, and doing my own kind of like, I don't know, comprehension of the process. It's gonna take time, and these like healthy actions, they're learned, just like the unhealthy ones were. And unlearning takes way longer. So this self-awareness isn't like something that happens overnight. It's something that takes time. And it's something that isn't always consistent. Grow. But it's okay. You're learning. Okay, last one, my bad, y'all. I pursue my passions. My passions lead to abundance. Nothing can stop me from pursuing my passions. How are you investing in things that you are passionate about? Not necessarily like financially, but like time wise, networking wise, talking to people who do what you're interested in doing, and creating a network for your passions. So, everyone on board, wherever you fall under in this reading, it's time to create a network for your passions. Things that you're really passionate about, whatever that is. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay. I will see y'all. That's everything. I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.